The Crunch are in Allentown tonight to take on the Lehigh Valley Phantoms at PPL Center. First of two matchups between the Crunch and the Phantoms this year. Phantoms are one of two teams on the Crunch's schedule who Syracuse has not yet played this year. The other one is Springfield, who the Crunch will host on Friday. Well, the return to PPL Center is a special one for a Crunch forward, Danik Martel. He was here for 3+ years, 199 games with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and he is very excited to make his return tonight to PPL Center.
For now, I think it's just another hockey game. Maybe in the warm-up, emotion's going to go high, but I mean, I feel like home here, so when I come and play, then I love the rink, I love the fans over here, so it's going to be an awesome game, and hopefully I have success tonight.
On the other side, the Crunch will see a former Crunch forward on the Phantoms. That is, of course, Andy Andrioff, who had a career year last year with the Crunch. He had a very successful season, fourth on the team in scoring a year ago, and a big piece of this Crunch team last year, which was very successful and won the North Division.
Well, you know what? Andy was the masterpiece of our power play last year. Front of the net, he was outstanding for us. I always say that, like, we were amazed by the fact that he came to us as a winger, and we end up with no centerman. We asked him to play center, and he spent a year playing center on almost the entire year as a number one centerman. So it was pretty special to have him with us and the way he performed. And it's going to be good to see him again tonight.
So tonight it's the Crunch and the Lehigh Valley Phantoms for the first time this year. Phantoms enter on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back 2-0 shutout wins over North Division opponents the Laval Rocket and the Cleveland Monsters. Phantoms have scored the fewest goals in the entire American Hockey League, though. They are a team that is based on their defensive side of things. They do have some good offensive weapons, and they've got a couple of players back from Philadelphia over the last couple of weeks. Crunch will look to get back in the win column as well. Points in their last 2 games to wrap up the 3-3 weekend, and tonight marks the first game of the second half of the year for the Crunch. Crunch last season were dominant in the second half of the year. If you can't join us tonight from PPL Center in Allentown, you can catch all the action on ESPN Radio and AHL TV. Countdown to Crunch time gets underway at 6:50. The puck drop is at 7:05 as the Crunch and the Phantoms play for the first time this year tonight from Allentown.